Hey guys, what's going on? ZT, my bro Jeremiah.
What's good?
It's Beer to Beers.
Title pool.
Bringing you our Justice Clubhouse podcast, Season 2, Episode 6.
Yeah.
And we don't have a speed show this time around, but you will see the speed show to this in the next video. Now, we're going to be changing up the layout of our Justice Clubhouse podcast quite a bit. You won't be hearing my voiceover per se, and we're going to actually just be, since you're going to have the speed shows there, we're not going to have to like talk about what exactly went down the whole episode. What we're going to do is we're going to be like our likes, our dislikes, Easter eggs, theories, final thoughts, stuff like that. So that way you guys could kind of just get everything to the point. And I think it works better that way.
Yeah.
Right? So
it's something new, something different too.
It's going to be exciting to do it this way. And that way we'll be able to get up the content to you faster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're talking about Inhumans, you know, the most anticipated TV series, I should say, or the most anticipated Marvel franchise, I guess.
Yeah.
To hit the big screen at first, just for a little bit. I think it was 2 weeks run. And then they showed it on September 29th, which was this last Friday.
Yeah.
And we're going to be reviewing the first 2 episodes. The first episode is called Behold the Inhumans. And then the next episode is called... Sorry, let me just look it up real quick. Those who would destroy us. Now, premise of those 2 episodes is basically a military coup is staged by Maximus against the rest of the royal family. Black Bolt, Medusa, Gorgon, Triton,
Karnak?
who's on Earth. Yeah, Karnak, who is a badass, and Crystal and Lockjaw.
Yeah.
And I guess we could just talk about our likes, since that's basically the whole thing. Like, everybody makes it on Earth because of him trying to overthrow his brother, and there's just some weird, like, he has romantic feelings for Medusa, and it's just weird. So
honestly, I already like his character, Maximus, because
Yes.
I didn't realize what he was doing until the second episode.
Yeah,
You know, like he was just like acting like, oh, yo, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Like when he was in the crowd, he's like, oh, Black Bolt's like, oh, come here right now because we got to talk about this. I didn't realize that he's actually more of a powerhouse than he shows. Yeah.
I think it was just, for me, I think we're going to be a little bit different here, like as far as our opinions go. I just thought first 2 episodes, let's just talk about how everyone felt about it when it first came out. Everyone was like, they didn't like it.
They were underwhelmed?
Yes, basically. Even before the thing came out, the trailers were they were kind of
okay. Yeah, the
good.
trailer was
yes,
it was a little
leading up to now. The TV show as a whole, yes, it has some stuff to work on, but did we hate it? No. It was actually pretty enjoyable.
Honestly,
for those 2 hours.
To me, it's corny.
Yes,
just a little bit,
and predictable. See, the thing is, I think because I've already read up on Maximus and I'm gonna screw up his name, but no, his real name, Maximus' real name, Ewan Rhiannon. Like he played a bad guy on Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
He played Ramsay Bolton, so I kind of knew already that he was gonna be the enemy here.
Yeah,
and Maximus in the comics, that's all he wants to do is overthrow his brother. Now,
just for power.
Yeah, and his power in the comics is like telepathy,
like
so possession and stuff like that. And I think he sort of kind of has that. It's just like they just played it off as
manipulation.
Yeah. They played it off as like he's just a normal human, but he's not. Because how else would he, coerce everybody to take a side?
I mean, you know how they showed how people go through the Terrigenesis thing. Maybe he went through that when he was younger. It hasn't like actually fully developed. Developed through
until he got older.
Yeah, full potential. I honestly think that it's not yet still, but it's like a small dosage, which is like his persuasion and manipulation.
He's like a lower level Kilgrave.
But the thing is, I don't think he realizes.
Yeah, he doesn't. But that is his power.
Yes.
Now, as for the likes, the action sequences are awesome. The setting of Adelan looked awesome. I don't know why people were saying the CGI was too much. I mean, to get the blue area of the moon to look like that, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The action was pretty good. You know, you don't expect too much out of the first episodes. So like it's more of like character building.
Okay.
And I think they did a pretty good job, though. The acting of Crystal and Gorgon were slightly like they just need a little bit more personality, I guess. They're just a little bit cardboardy, I guess.
Yeah. To me, they seem a little bit more modernized. When I hear royal family, I feel like they're more
old school.
Yeah. Like
proper.
Yeah, proper, exactly.
And Crystal, she seems
like a teen.
Yeah, maybe she's supposed to act like that, but she's kind of a little boring. Just a little bit, slightly.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, like her banter.
You can't be doing that.
It's like Maximus was like out acting her in those scenes.
Yeah, Maximus really has that. Ability to act. It's crazy.
He was out acting everyone.
Yeah.
But Black Bolt, he's perfect. Anson Mount, I've seen him on Hell on Wheels and quite a few other movies and TV shows.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah,
like the whole
no talking.
Yeah, no talking for a character.
I like it because he actually learned sign language and stuff.
Yeah, that won't actually surprise me. Yeah,
Medusa, she's pretty good too. Surrender Swan, she was on Smallville. She played Zatanna and a bunch of other stuff, but she's pretty good as Medusa, but she's a little over dramatic at times.
Okay.
You know, there's certain parts of the 2 episodes where I was like, okay, calm down.
When she got her haircut,
it's like Norelco. That's hair commercial.
My own worst enemy.
Yeah, it's just it seemed a little too dramatic. Like I felt like they should have just used like old school like
clippers.
Like scissors or something. Instead, they use like a brand new Norelco. It's like, where'd you get that?
they really modernized the show.
Yeah, and they're very like adamant on showing their Fitbits, their futuristic Fitbits. But it's funny because they have that, but then Black Bolt was so surprised to see a cell phone, even though they had screens on a Adelan that were like floating in the air.
I don't know. I guess it's a different type of technology that they're used to.
It's like, why? They shouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
And if it kind of follows the comics, they lived in the Himalayas, but then because humanity started to distrust them, they moved to the blue area of the moon, and then the Fantastic Four asked Uatu, you know, the Watcher, to help them find them. And because Uatu is based on the moon as well, he has a base there. So,
it could just be like knock knock.
Yeah.
Hello.
So maybe we might see him. I mean, we did see the Watchers in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Stanley was talking to them, so maybe we might see Uatu at some point. But
can I get a ride back?
I gotta tell you a crazy story. But getting back to these episodes, as far as more likes, like it's one of those shows that will grow on you. It's kind of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you guys follow that. It starts out pretty slow, but then the more you learn about the characters, the more you start to like them, and then the story just gets better. Like the ratings for Agents have like decreased a lot since. Yeah. But the story has always progressed, and it's always kept in line with the movies and everything. Like
last season was the Ghost Rider and LMD thing.
Yeah.
LMD, okay, I like that.
And all the
that was a good season. Yes.
And I just feel like Inhumans, like the right thing to have done, I guess, for this property would have been to make a movie, because it feels like and these actors that portray the characters are all awesome in their role. It's that they're not very well written in these first 2 episodes. Yeah, they could have been written a lot better. Yeah, even Maximus, who is portrayed by a great actor. It's like you know he's restricted to what he's written as. Yeah. And you can tell like he has more to like. The only person I saw that really went out, aside from him and Black Bolt, because they're 2 very good characters. They're the ones kind of holding the show up. Yeah. Is Karnak.
The Asian guy? Yeah, he's sick.
The way that they portrayed his powers is awesome. Like the powers on the show are great. The Gorgon hit with his stomp of his hooves, that's awesome.
And here's another thing. This is just like one gripe I had for the show, other than the acting, is the animation, the VFX.
Oh, okay.
It's good, but it doesn't feel like it fits. You know, the only thing that did fit was Karnak's, what do you call it? His abilities. Where it showed when he's like
weakness detection. Like,
yeah,
he just
all that
like
stuff.
looks at all of his.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was
like,
awesome. Lockjaw.
People are gonna hate me. Yes, like I love Lockjaw.
Yeah,
I love
he
his
looks,
powers. I love everything. It just feels like
he's out of.
When I look
he's
at
like
it,
not there.
It doesn't look like he should be on that screen. You know, my opinion is that they should have used like an actual dog, right, and then just
gigantic.
Yeah. Superimposed it.
Yeah.
Onto the screen and then made it bigger.
That would
they
be
could
awesome.
do that.
But aside from it looking cheesy, like that, it's almost
comical.
Yeah, like that he is CGI.
Yeah.
Other than that, he is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Him walking around, he's just this giant
awesome.
2,000-pound dog, and like he got this little tiny like
yeah.
What do you call that? What was that? Antenna on his head. And
yeah, all I was just saying is like if it were to look a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, that's for sure. But they got the his mannerisms correct. And
honestly, I feel like it's like a budget thing. That's why they couldn't do that.
Teleportation was pretty dope though.
That was sick. Yes,
but yes, Jeremy and I were like talking about the scene where Crystal kind of like calls him, and it just looked really
like when he shows
like a
up
sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
he's just like, and then like the way she touched him, it's like she's stroking a wall.
Yes,
like he's not even there.
But it like nonetheless, it's cute.
Yeah,
and it's also reason, awesome to see him on the show. It looked
cool when he was with Black Bolt. Like he actually looked as real as it could with Black Bolt, but like he was pretty spotty throughout the. Or when he lied down.
That
when he got knocked out.
That's another thing. I feel like he did. That's another scene that he did fit in when he was on Earth. Yeah. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Like when he grabbed him on Adelan, and then he did. Yeah. Exactly
that's the only scene that kind of looked realistic.
It's like they took the time there, but then everywhere else they didn't. But hopefully it'll get better. Like Agents was kind of the same way with the CGI in the first couple seasons. But do you see what they did with Ghost Rider in the fourth?
Yes, that was.
It looks
insane.
Almost like real.
Yeah.
Now,
sorry. Before you continue, do you want to go into the whole director thing and stuff? The story.
The story for the 2 episodes were written by Scott Buck, and I think he is a great producer.
Yeah.
But he is a terrible writer. I'm sorry. I watched
his
Dexter,
other show, Dexter.
Iron Fist. Like I cannot write episodes. Like he can produce them, but like you could tell, like if he writes them, like when he wrote stuff for Dexter, I was like, this is really bad. Like this is some of the worst stuff I've seen, and I love that show. Iron Fist. There's some great moments in that show, but it was the moments where he wasn't writing the episodes. I don't know what it is. It's like he tries to make every show that he's on, as far as writing, Dexter.
No,
you can't do that to like something like the Inhumans. He needs to be treated like the Avengers. They're like that sort of caliber of a team.
Yeah,
you you gotta treat it like Guardians, like the Defenders. Even the Defenders was treated better than this. They did what they could to salvage Danny Rand, but this, like the show, I think they really need to get someone like Stephen DeKnight or Doug Pietri. I'm sorry, I'm like butchering the names, but the people that were behind Daredevil and stuff like that, or get somebody. I can't say the movie side because that's kind of they're kind of sort of separate, I guess, in that sense. But they need somebody that could really write, and hopefully these next coming episodes they've had some time to, I'm sure, reshoot and re-edit things, that it just gets better. And Buck is no longer part of the show anyway, so I think moving forward it'll be better. The first 2 episodes, based off of what we just told you, that it was written by Scott Buck, this is actually as good as it could get, to be honest.
Or as bad as it can get.
Or well,
it can get better from now.
It could be it could have been worse.
Yeah, but moving on from now,
it'll get better.
It'll get better,
sure.
Yeah. 3rd episode and ongoing, it'll get better.
And I guess this kind of covers our our dislikes and our likes. Triton, hopefully he is, he'll come back at some point.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
hopefully he's alive.
Next time, I do not want to see him wearing a leather coat, even though he was just trying to blend in. That's the only reason why he was wearing it. But
he can't really blend in.
Yeah. And everyone that played the royal family, they're all great at their roles. It's just that they're just not well written. That's the thing.
And seeing going back to what I was saying about Maximus,
Yeah.
that was crazy. The beginning scene where he's being chased, Triton.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting arrested because he's an Inhuman.
Yeah.
But that's what's his name? That's Maximus's people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was sort of predictable on my end. Like I kind of already like saw that happening because just the way he like the characters he portrays is always almost the same.
Yeah, to me that was surprising.
Yeah. So I guess you're gonna be what do you call surprised quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm going in this blind.
Yeah, I'm going in it like with some sort of knowledge on everybody. Hopefully this is taking place. Like they did make a connection. Or I guess should we go into Easter eggs?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So they did make a connection to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they talked about the Terrigen getting into the water supply in the ocean.
Yeah.
And this has to... I want to say that this takes place after the 4th season of Agents, but it could also take place between the 3rd and 4th season because people already know about them.
Yeah.
When they saw Gorgon, those surfers in Hawaii, they're just like,
"Oh, you're a human too?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they knew what he was, but what they don't know is that he's a real Inhuman, part of the real, people that live on.
What's up with the hooves, man?
And now they're gonna have to, refer to Daisy and them as the new humans because that's who they are.
Yeah.
And let's see what else. What other?
Oh, that's
Easter
another
eggs.
thing. Gorgon, right?
Yeah.
He was the one on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see him and Mac talk or duke it out.
They're sort of like the same.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. So it'd be nice, I feel like it'd be funny to see them on the same.
Yeah.
In one scene together.
I just wish that they make him less dry this time around, next time around. But yeah, that'll be an awesome interaction. I'm actually looking forward to that now that you mention it. Another Easter egg is that the second episode title is a Fantastic Four reference.
Yeah.
It is the title of the comic in which the Inhumans were first introduced.
Oh, nice.
Blue Area of the Moon is Adelan, and if you guys already know, we already mentioned like
the Watchers.
Everything like that.
Is that where agents are going? Because weren't they on a spaceship?
We'll theorize about that after we cover the Easter eggs. So make sure to remember that.
What if they're gonna see Uatu?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Like, what the?
Oh God, the kid that Maximus kind of took under his wing. His name is Naja.
Yeah.
He is sort of like based off of a character named Ulysses in the comics, who was in Civil War II. Who had precognition as well, and villains were doing things with his like future seeings.
Dang, he got used.
Yeah, they're killing like in his name of his future like seeing stuff, like due to his precognition. Orin, who was Maximus's like right hand here, they made her a bad guy, but in the comic she's a detective. She's a security officer, and she's like she's Inhuman, but she's kind of different. She kind of looks like Mantis.
Yeah, she healed herself.
Yeah, that's
she
part
came
of her.
back from the dead.
Yeah, that's her
powers.
Yeah, it's like hyperbolic healing or something like that.
Dang.
Iridia, she was the butterfly girl. She's almost exactly like her comic book counterpart.
Nice.
And it's quite just a few more. Let me just look here. Katang, King Aegon, and Rinda. That's another Queen Rinda. Sorry, that's another gripe I had with this episode. The way that they just portrayed that like very dramatic moment of Black Bolt's parents dying. He just like, why? And then they just turned the dust on the wall.
Maximus is like, you remember how you killed your parents?
Like they could have made it a little bit more like.
It's like it was literally a 5-second flashback. Why?
And yeah, the noise too is just like when they hit the wall.
And then you see the wall print. Yeah. Oh my God. They literally got blown to shreds.
And yeah, there's a lot of humans that are included in the main Marvel universe that were there.
Yes, going back to the flashbacks.
Yes.
The one where Medusa saw her flashback when she first met Black Bolt. Yeah. That was also like a 10-second thing, and it was kind of useless.
I'm not afraid of you.
Then I'm Medusa. And then it flashes back.
Yeah.
There's
they're hillbilly bumpkins too, because they're like second cousins.
Disgusting. Okay.
Well, all of them are pretty much cousins. So, any other Easter eggs you got?
No, not that I can think of.
Eldrak the door. That's another big.
Oh, the guy that opened up.
Yeah. And Medusa's hair cutting. Is
he made out of? He's just Terrigen, full out Terrigen, right?
I think so. Yeah. It's got to be.
And he can just teleport you to wherever.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Hey, that's pretty good.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Theories?
Theories, yes. What do we see in the previews? We saw what happened in the next episode.
Yeah. What happened in the next episode?
What happened in the next episode
is that more action.
Oh, so Black Bolt's in jail.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun scene.
Yeah.
Where he took the cuffs off and then he's like, I'll
listen to you guys.
Yeah.
Next episode is called Divide and Conquer.
Uh-oh.
It was after fleeing their home, the Inhumans desperately search for each other in the wake of Maximus' coup. Now they must learn who they can trust on Earth. Yes, Karnak is his head split open. Gorgon, he is hanging with the surfer guys, waiting for like the royal guard to come down and fight him.
Yeah.
Medusa has no hair, and she killed Orin, who came back to life. And Crystal is still on. Adelan with Lockjaw. I think she's going to be able to get to Lockjaw. So it's just it's still part of their character development, what's going to be happening in these next coming episodes. Hopefully, though, they don't underpower Black Bolt, because this guy is like one of the heavy hitters of Marvel.
I mean, yeah, hopefully they don't. They kind of did show his powers.
Yeah, like he went like... and then like the car flipped and everything on the street just like started going all over.
Seeing that, I feel like he is going to be super powered. Like super OP.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be able to, like, the guys that were hitting him, he shouldn't feel that.
Yeah. But
like,
the thing is,
their stick should have broken.
He has the antennas that Lockjaw has, so maybe that helps control.
Yeah, probably. Maybe it's like, since he hasn't used it.
It's like a volume control.
Yeah, he hasn't used his
and he
powers.
doesn't have it on either, that antenna. Yeah.
So maybe he'll like get more OP as the series goes on, because this guy can like trade blows with the Hulk.
Dang, okay.
And he can fly, and he could run. He actually is faster than Quicksilver in the comics.
He tells Hulk, like in sign language, I have a secret for you, and he's like, hi.
Yeah, if he said like the why that he
away.
Yeah, the why that he said to his parents when he was a kid, that should have like destroyed the entire planet.
Why?
That's what he sounded like too when he said it. You put a little like reverb on your voice if you can right there.
Why?
And yeah, I guess we're gonna see them trying to make their ways back to each other. Now, that's all we can really theorize about.
Adelan, faces passing, I'm homebound.
That'd be cool. Like, I think they're gonna. This will be like a way to introduce a lot of characters, but they need to write it a little different, because eventually these characters are going to have to make it to the big screen, I think.
Yeah.
Because these are big screen property characters.
Yeah.
Like, they need to be up in that rank as far as these Marvel heroes go, especially since an end of an era is kind of happening for our main Marvel heroes that kind of like started with the universe.
Yeah.
So.
And, I apologize for saying this, but I feel like Scott Buck kind of TV-fied it.
No, he definitely. No, he didn't. He did.
Because
he definitely did.
Yeah, it just
never let that.
It's very typical TV stuff.
Yeah,
like the story.
Yeah, and then you got the corny music.
Yeah.
Man,
it's gonna change.
I can remember all the theme songs for everything except for this and Iron Fist. I can't remember what it is, but I can remember like Daredevil, Luke Cage. And Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
I can't remember what this was.
I don't either. Honestly,
all I know is that they had like the colors of their heads.
They had a cool intro. That's I gotta give that to them. That was very comic like. I liked it. But yeah, I don't know the
music was like forgettable. And it kind of reminded me of watching like Power Rangers. Like the way that they were like zooming up on stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I was waiting for like Black Bolt to be like,
When
whatever, Ranger.
When, what's his name? Maximus had his monologue after he sent them all, or when Lockjaw sent them all to Hawaii.
Yeah.
He had his monologue, and it had like the super corny close up, like it zoomed in.
Yeah, and it was like too long.
It was very corny. But
and it didn't even do like a cool. The noise was at the end. It was just like.
Yeah, and it went straight into the next episode. But nonetheless, I feel like the series is gonna get better from here.
Yes, it has potential. They have everyone casted right. The writing was spotty a lot of times during this episode, but they have the means to make this awesome.
Yeah,
8 episodes. Got time to make it cool.
It's kind of a sucky intro, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
at least we get.
I would
the
rate
humans,
this like at around the same
as Iron Fist.
Because they both had some terrible moments, but they also had some pretty cool moments. Now, like our opinions are coming from the standpoint of people who respect everything they see. So it's not like we went into this thinking and taking everybody's word for it. We're going in with our own open minds and like saying, "Is this going to be terrible?" That's really up to us. Is it terrible? No. Is it good? No. It was okay. Mm-hmm. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but then again, I think, hey, Black Bolt's on the screen, Medusa's on the screen, Gorgon's on the screen, Triton's on the scene. You know, for like 2 seconds.
At least we get to see these characters.
Yeah, Karnak and Crystal and Karnak and Lockjaw and Black Bolt were like the highlights for me, and Maximus, because that guy, he's acting wise, he's holding everything up.
Yeah. And it sounds like we're all over the place, but honestly, we like the characters. It's just the story was kind of, yeah.
What do you think, Bears?
Seriously, what is wrong with these people? How hard is it to get a real show right? I could rate this myself, you know. I mean, seriously, plot, not bitching. It's easy. Stop it. Fix your shit.
See?
Yeah.
Right, so we're not going to be doing a hashtag right now, because we're trying to just get this review up so that way next week we're going to have you'll have the speed show for this episode in the next one, because it'll be like last week on Inhumans. It'll be like that, and then it'll be like this week on Inhumans. It'll be a lot shorter, but it'll be a lot more formed. And I guess the one hashtag we're going to do is just hashtag Inhumans meh. And
Inhumans are inhumane.
Yeah. Final thoughts? Anything else to add?
No. It's a meh.
Meh. It's just meh. It's okay.
Premiere, yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. So with that being said, you guys go leave a comment down below on what you thought about the episode, and go leave a like if you guys enjoyed.
Come over to my channel where we figure out exactly how to make your own Philosopher's Stone. We don't actually know how, but we do have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos, so that's kind of cool, right? It's something. It's a good, just come check me out, please.
Please be sure to check out our Creators Code, as well as social links down below. And don't forget to check out Bear's channel as well down below in the description. He's always there. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching Season 2, Episode 6 of the Justice Clubhouse podcast.
Raw.
It's raw.
It's raw.
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.